K-pop stars, it's CakepopClara. Today I am going to be going over some handy tips for your first Lolita Fashion meetup. In the last couple months, I've been lucky enough to participate in a few Lolita Fashion meetups. I'm just going to be going over some things that I think might be helpful to you for your first meetup. If you're nervous or you have some anxiety, that's totally normal. I see a lot of stuff online like, oh, I don't want to look like an Ida at my first meetup. Like, people are going to be so mean to me. And honestly, that's not really going to happen. The first coordinate that I had, I got my dress for like 15 bucks. I didn't really have like that much stuff to put together for a coordinate, and people were still really nice to me. Like, they could tell I tried my hardest. And I think that even if you don't have your full thing going on yet, people are going to be respectful and reciprocate your passion. But today I'm going to just be focusing on the meetup aspect of it. Now, you know, some girls don't want to join communities and stuff, which is totally okay. It's cool to enjoy things by yourself, as well as being like in a big hug of friendship with all the other beautiful people who probably into a lot of the same stuff as you, to be honest. Here is 5 fashion meetup tips. So this is a big one. My first tip to you is you want to smell good. You just want to take a shower. I have this tip first because when I went to the Shed Aquarium, it was literally like 90 degrees outside. It was so hot and I was sweating a lot, and sometimes you cannot help that. I sweat so much. A tip that goes along with it, if it's hot outside, get yourself some translucent powder, some setting powder, and some primer spray, because you do not want to be like melty face. Even if you don't like to wear makeup, just get some like powder so that you can just minimize that face. I was talking about taking pictures, and that goes into my next tip. Tip number 2. Don't agree for people, strangers, random people, to take photographs of the group or multiple people. If, you know, you're okay with it, you can say, you can take a picture of me, but make sure you consult with the group before being like, yeah, you can totally take all the pictures of us. Consulting the group brings me to tip number 3. Make sure you consult the group before making any big decisions. What I mean by that is, if you want to go to a specific area, like, don't just decide, hey, let's go this way, because some people might not want to. If you want to do something and you ask everybody else, like, they'll probably say yes. But if you just go off and try to do stuff by yourself, you might lose the group. To go along with that, tip 3 part 2, keep up with the group. Now, it seems a little silly and it's almost impossible, so don't take it too seriously. Don't worry about it, just catch up when you're ready. Number 4, don't pretend like you know what you're talking about if you don't exactly know. Now, this can be hard if you're trying to make friends with the people who are around you, and you're just like, hey, yeah, I totally like that angelic star shine bright. Like, that's a bad example. I don't think anybody would say that. Don't just start talking about all of your dresses that you have at home and all of the stuff that you have just to try to fit in. Number 5. Oh, there's so many tips. There's so many rules. Number 5 is just relax. No matter what your personality is, as long as you're kind and not demanding, everything is going to be okay. I had so much fun at my first meet, and everyone was so nice and inviting, even though my sister and I didn't, you know, it was our first meet. We didn't really know what to expect or what we were going to do, but we just kind of went along with it. And I actually have a video of that first meet, and so I'll put that in the description below. I know this video is kind of more aimed towards newbies of the fashion. If you have already attended a meet before, tell me in the comments below what you did for your first fashion meetup. Oh, I have an extra bonus tip, okay? One thing you want to look out for is to not post pictures publicly of other people without asking them. Be careful of that, and you will be 100% alright. If you follow all of these steps at your next meetup or your first meetup, you will be in the clear and you will have a really good time. If you want to see more Lolita fashion related content, or fashion or makeup or design or anything, just hit the subscribe button because I will be here for you. I'm still making videos every week. Sunday I will be releasing them, so please stay and hang out around at that, and I might even start releasing videos more frequently. If you're a beginner to the fashion, I also made a blog post recently about the best places I found for beginners to buy Lolita Fashion, so please check that out and I'll put that in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna give you a big hug. I will see you next week.